Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to TM2223 client server computing. This is our 5th tutorial videos. It is about XML programming. In this video, we will use Java DOM library to read and manipulate an XML file. And then what the Java XML library will do is to parse the XML document, and then we model it in DOM in tree structure with the nodes and so on, and then we try to search for elements. We will go to manipulate some of the elements and attributes of in the XML. So we will use classes such as document, node list, node elements, and name node map. We will discuss more later. So this is the XML file given to you during the XML lecture. It is about XML library. It is about library. You have books and magazines. In book you have author and title, and then in magazine you have the name of magazine and you have articles. So each article has the page number as attribute here, like here, right? And then it also has a headlines. So basically you have about 4 books and 2 magazines. 2 magazines. Right. So in the program we will read the XML and then try to print out the book information. For example, here book number 1 is Oliver Twist Learns XML by Lookup. So we will list down all the books based on the XML. So you need to parse this XML and then try to get the objects. And then we will try to edit, add, remove, do manipulation to the XML. Like here in here we will remove this name elements, and then we transform it into an attribute. So for example, here instead of having a name as an element, we put it as an attribute in the XML. Why? Just for the sake to learn how to manipulate the XML. No purpose actually. In number 4, we try to delete the for example here, to delete the page attribute of each magazine, each article, and then transform it into an element inside the article here. So again, it is just to learn manipulation of XML. We just do it this. So it's only like 3 main process is to print out and do number here, remove element, put as an attribute, or here put remove attribute and put it as element. So and then we write the new XML structure into a new file called library_new.xml. Right? So this is the final output that you need to from your program later. This is the checklist. We will download the XML from iFolio. We will go in Video5 to visualize the XML, see what are the nodes in the XML file, and then run Eclipse, build the program, and observe the XML output. That's all. Yeah. I also have all the code program here. It's good to do it step by step rather than copy and paste and run. Yeah. Alright, that's so. Let's go to download the XML. Right, let's go to iFolio and go to course material and then go to XML document.doc here. Right, and then open it. Okay. It is in docx. Okay, actually this is the XML part, yeah, up to the end, yeah, and this is not XML content, yeah. This is a label, I mean the normal text. So I can, for example, here copy this part and then open a notepad or any editors and paste and save it as library.xml, right? Another way is to go to a website called www.codebeautify.org, and then you can use a web viewer here for XML, and then you can let's say paste your code here, right? And then if you click this beautify, it will make it as a proper indentation. If you put like tree view here, it will open as a note, yeah, a note that you can open, yeah, one by one. Article, okay, magazines. So you can view, yeah, the notes. Like this is an element of catalog, book, author, titles, and so on. So what is the difference between note and element? Yeah, in your yeah, what is the difference? Basically, when you want to element is a type of node. So in when you use later, if you want to traverse or to load, to search, yeah, you can use node. But once you get a node, yeah, if you want to modify, to delete, to edit, and so on, you need to change it into element, to cast it into element, so that you can do a manipulation to the nodes, yeah, as an element, right? So that's, we will do it later. Alright, the whole thing we call it as a document. So let's this is beautify, this is minify, but I think this beautify is good, right? And then we can download it. So we can download it. I cut, maybe I put it as library.xml. Okay, so I have I can double click it, this XML. It will open basically your Explorer, your default viewer for Explorer. For XML is the Explorer. So this is the viewer, the default viewer in your computer, basically, yeah, using Internet Explorer. Okay, so next we will start the the Eclipse, yeah, and then create a new project, call it let's say Video5, right, and then finish. And then in the source, let's create a class, maybe XML underscore DOM, and then I need to have a main here. Finish. Okay, let's begin with the path of your XML file. So I have string file path, for example. So what's the path is okay, where's your file? Just now I downloaded the file. It is here in my downloads. I can cut and then put in my workspace. Yeah, in my workspace. For example, in video number 5, I put here so that I won't lost the XML file. So this is my path here. I can in video 5 right click, copy address as text, so I can go and paste. So in here in Java string, if you want to have slash, then you need to do it double here so that it is correct. Yeah, video double and then library.xml, right? So then I copy this, then put the new file path, maybe different name, my library._new, for example. Okay, so then what we need next is to create a document builder factory. Document builder factory. Let's say name it as doc builder equals to document builder factory dot new instance, and then we have a document builder, let's say doc builder equals to doc the name is factory here, factory dot new document builder. Okay, so we create document doc as doc builder dot parse. So parse as a string. So the path is the file path. Okay. So we created the document. So this one need some to throw the surround with try and catch, right? So I think we need to put everything here. Sorry, this one also put in the try, right? and this one have exception, add exception to existing catch clause, and that's another one. Okay. And then alright, so we have the document. So next is to find the book. Yeah, the first task is to find the book, so we can find the note list, because you have a lot of books. Yeah, so you can have like book list equals to dot get elements by tag name. So the tag name is a string of book. So you find it's supposed to get you can get a note list. Yeah, a list of note. And then we need to find so you got the book list, yeah, in notes. So we go for integer I equals to 0, I less than note list. So note list dot book list dot get length I plus. So in this loop you want to find a book. You have a list of book, right? Then you want to get each book, each note of book. So we have a note of a book, okay, equals to book list dot items of index I. So let's say you have 4 books, so you need to this loop will run 4 times, yeah, so that you can have a book, each book, yeah. So then in a book you have a list of book information, yeah. In a book here, in a book you have a list of note also. Before this you have a book, yeah, you have a list of book, and now in a book you have a list of information, another list of note. And then so you need to create a list note, for example book info list, for example. We name it as that one, equals to a book dot get all child notes. Okay, get all the child notes, regardless what is the name, yeah, regardless the names. Okay, so you get all the notes. So here you need to a book note, and then you have here is to have note list. Okay, then here why you have. Alright, I mistakenly create this node as a Java X XML SOAP node, so this is wrong. That's why I get error of here in here. Then this node is actually import the not the Java X XML SOAP, but go for the DOM one, right? So you have this DOM, then it is okay. Right, so once I have the list, what should I do is I can go for I integer j equals to 0, j plus must be less than book info list dot get length j plus plus. So I can have a node of a book info list. Book info list equals to book info list dot items of index j. So each of the information here mean that each of the information list, the author, the title, we have actually two, right? So I want to go for each of the node, yeah. So that's why I create a node here. So means that in this loop I have two, which is author and title, yeah. So with that I can do like if statement. If for example a book info list dot get node by name, if the name equals to like author, so what you want to do is probably save it in the let's say string author equals to a book info list dot get text content. You get the content. Okay, I need to have this variable first. For example, I put it let's see here, maybe sorry. Another one is string title. I need these two temporary variable in order to store that. Okay, so next one, if a book code name equals to different one, equals to title, then title equals to book list dot get text content of it. Okay, so I already get the author, the book, yeah, the book, and I can print out. Says out control space bar, so I have a book book of what? Book, sorry, I need to print out book number. The number is I, the first one is 0, so I don't want my list to start from 0, so I plus 1. Okay, plus author, sorry, plus, let's say semicolon first, plus author, and then maybe plus word of by, sorry, title first, title by author. Okay, right, so that's the first step in order to let's run this one first. There you go. Oh, I have book 010112. Oh, this is like a string operation, so I need to have a bracket so that it will add as a number, yeah, not as a string. Save, run back. Okay, I got it. Yeah, by look up and so on. Okay, so that's the first step, which is done. I get all the title, sorry, the books, go into the child notes, yeah, and then get the information. I get the author, content, the title, and put in temporary variable, and then I print out for each loop, yeah, the book. So I get the information. So we finish the number 1. Alright, for the second one, you need to, yeah, sorry, the second operation, yeah, this is the printout. The second one, so we need to find magazine, yeah, by the name, and then we need to find a list node of the elements inside the magazine, which is name and article. We just have to, right? Then once we get the elements of the magazine, we want to set attribute of the magazine. So here, this magazine, we need to cast it into elements so that we can change, yeah, we can create attributes and so on. So, yeah, so once we have this node, we cast it into element, then we can find the information of name, create attribute, and then delete the nodes of name. So the tricky part here is to create a cast for the magazine so that we can manipulate the elements inside the magazine. Okay, how to do? So let's go for, okay, so find node list. So node list, maybe a magazine list. I put here equals to doc.get by, sorry, get elements by the name, magazine. So we got all the we get a list of magazine now. Okay, so we can again we can do a loop for each magazine less than mag list.get length I plus plus. So what to do? So we need to create an element of magazine, for example. Okay, mag list dot items of I. Okay, now the difference is that previously, like here, a book, I put it as a node, right? In this time, I put a magazine as an element. Why? Because I need to modify, to manipulate the element. Here, I just need a node because I just want to travel into parse. I mean to go into each node and then just to get the information. Yeah, I don't change anything. But once, if you want to manipulate, you need to do it in element instead of node. So now I need to cast it into element. Now element is in DOM library. Okay, so now I have a element here, import. Okay, so once I have this element, so I need to have a node list of magazine info, or leave all the childs. Yeah, okay, so a magazine dot get child nodes. So I have all the magazine info list, which is the magazine's name and the magazine name. Yeah, names. Yeah, here we have a magazine name and also article. Yeah, name and article. So okay, then once we get the list, so we can have the second for integer j equals to 0, j less than magazine info list dot get length colon j plus plus. So then we can go into each of the info lists. So then we have node of a magazine info list. Okay, equals to magazine info list dot magazine info list dot items of j. Okay, so you get all the nodes. Yeah, means the name, article, and so on. So now the one that we want to find is the name. So if a magazine info list dot get node name equals to a name, so what we should do here, so once we have that one, so we want to create take the name here. For example, the name is XML today, and put it as an attribute in magazine. Take this to here as an attribute. So we can say that a magazine, this magazine, okay, dot set attribute of the name is name, similar, and then the value is a magazine info list dot get text content. Whatever content of the name here, for example here, whatever get here, and then tag context put inside as an attribute of name inside here, name, yeah, so that it will become like this, name XML today. Previously it is an element of name here, so we put it there, and then we want to delete, yeah, magazine dot remove child. What is the node? The node is the current mag info list, which is the name. So by having that, it will delete and then put it as a name. Right, so here in order to do that, we also need to see the final document. Means that we want to save it. Okay, we put transform factory, sorry, transformer factory, transformer factory equals to transformer factory dot new instance, and then transformer equals to transformer factory, sorry, transformer factory dot new transformer. Okay, so we use another DOM source, yeah, okay, XML DOM source new DOM source, and then we will do DOC, then stream results equals to new stream results with a new file, of the new file, and then transformer dot transform into the source, and then your target is the results. Okay, file needs some IO, and then this one add exception here, right, so that it catch the exception, save, and then try. Okay, nothing to show in the console, but you can go to my video and you find there is a new library, new the XML. Double click that, and then you can see that now your magazine have an attribute of name, and it deleted the the name element inside magazine. Instead, it put it in as a name, and also the second magazine also readers XML digest as an attribute. Next, we will do the last operation, which is to remove the page attribute in article, and then we will put or transform it into an element, like this, in the articles. So currently we are processing at the element of magazine. Means that we already have all the element of name, which we already deleted, and then we can go for articles, articles, and then processing it. So in our code, okay, now we are processing the name. So let's process if the name dot get name equals to article. Okay, so what to do? So if the name is article, so we want to for attribute, we have to create a name node map article attribute, for example, equals to a mag info list dot get attributes. Okay, so we already let's say in this operation we go into the element of or node of articles. So that articles get attribute, the attribute of that articles, and we put it into article attributes variables, and then we need to get the put it as a node, page node equals to article attribute dot get name item equals to page. Okay, once we get the articles, means that once we get the attributes, the name node map will allow you to get access of all the attributes. For example, the article have page attributes or maybe other attributes, so you get access of all attributes, and then you need to create this each of these as a node. So I'm putting here is article dot get name name item page. So this page attribute as a node, one node. Also you can find here, if you browse the tree here, the article this page Yeah, is one node. Then so once we have a node, we can get the value, yeah, the page value. For example, here equals to page node dot get text context. So by the value of page here, this 5 for example, will be stored into the page value. Yeah. So once we have the page value, we want to delete that attribute by, so we can do article dot remove attr dot remove name item equals to the page. So once we then that will remove the attributes, but we cannot stop that. We want to create the element, so we create element, for example, page element equals to doc dot create element. Say the name is also page, and then page element dot set text content as the page value that we get from the attribute before here, this one, right? Just give this line so that you can see that in here we get the attribute value, and then we remove it. Yeah, then we remove, and then we create an element, and then we store the page value back into the element, and we say that magazine info list dot append child means that create a child using the element of page element. Right, I think I did some mistake here. This if should be not in this if. Yeah, the scope is wrong here. What I mean is that this is the first if for the name, the second one should be here. Yeah, so this if should end here, and then our second if should end here, right? So make sure that you have this correct. Yeah, save, and then go to your workspace, maybe delete this first, but actually it will override, but anyhow, I mean, just to show that it is new. And then click run, and you will have a new XML. Double click that, so this is the new one, right? So you can see the attribute is deleted here, and it been transformed to an element instead here, similar to article. The second article, create a page here. Yeah, the third one you have here, and so on here. So we successfully do this deleting and transforming the value here. Okay, so I think that's all for the manipulation of XML. Alright, please you can do or manipulate and try other things also, so that you can grasp the idea of manipulating XML. Right, I think we should stop here. Thanks for watching. Alright, Assalamualaikum, bye.